gave her a fear factor of 10?
Yeah.
I had the best fear factor.
It's a paranormal thing. That's scary.
I brought in the unknown. I brought in psychology.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Screenshots. I actually don't know what episode this is. What are you doing? I don't even think you could actually. Can you stop? Johnny, for those who are listening, Johnny's pouring a White Claw because White Claw because I heard it. A White Claw because this is a monster-esque movie podcast where we're gonna go over the greatest monsters and compete with them and who's got the best one. See what's gonna come out on top. I've got Johnny Cruz, co-host, Troy Giarv. Am I saying that correct? Javaris. And Amanda Kenberg. I'm the judge for today's episode. If you guys want to know how the show works, please go into the description and find out all the rules and how we're gonna play today. And for the foundation of the game, we've got our nice test tube shots, which I'm really excited about. But guys, we are going to start our movie monster competition. This is first round of a 4-round game.
Somebody else go first because I went first last time.
Sure, there might be a bonus round, but for the first round of this 4-round game, Troy, how about you start? How you start us off? Oh wait, before we continue though, I just do want to remind you guys.
You sound like a weird radio. Hey, how about you start, Troy? Let's go.
I am going to be judging your movie monsters based off of destruction, kills, intelligence, fear factor, creativity, mercy, and motive.
Can you ding the thing?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I gotta get the thingy.
You gotta ding the ding because he said one of my words.
So, this isn't my first time, but I'm trying to get used to drinking again. God damn it! Fuck! I had to take a full shot.
Yeah.
Can you find me a green one?
Do you want to know
please?
what the word? Do you want to know what the word?
Yeah,
was?
I want to.
It was kills.
Ooh.
Because I figured a lot of people were saying, "Oh, the blank kills." The
I'm
thing.
so upset right now.
You have to explain your word.
Oh, jeez. All right, let me finish, then I'll take it.
It looks nasty.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's like Hulk's piss.
Okay, thank you. So we're gonna get going. Troy, give us our first monster.
With pleasure. So I think my first monster is going to sweep the categories here.
Okay.
I'm repping them on my shirt. Godzilla.
Oh, of course, obviously.
One of the most iconic, famous movie monsters of all time.
Dang it. You said of all time, quote.
Damn it.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Damn
Hey,
it.
Mark just
was
took
that?
a shot.
You gulped so loud I heard of that outside the headphones.
Coating my mouth.
Yep,
I'm
that's what
taking this-
alcohol
No,
does.
you have to do a green one because it's your first
For-
shot.
Oh, no.
For Venom was the first
Yeah, there
time
you go.
Mark drank,
Fuck.
and I remember he
yellow?
drank 11 shots for Venom.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Right?
Shut the fuck up.
That's true. You drank
Shut
11
up.
shots for
Shut
Venom.
up. We're not talking about this.
Why
Anyway.
are we yelling?
Continue,
So-
Troy.
'Cause I
So
got him.
Godzilla, there's a lot of different interpretations of him. I'm going with Shin Godzilla because I think that is the most brutal, destructive, badass version of Godzilla. Have you guys seen Shin Godzilla?
No.
No.
No? That's a shame. You guys should get on that. It's great.
Is this it?
That is him. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
That is
Detective.
him. That is the bad boy.
Okay,
I
so-
was trying to bring
So
him up
all
on
right,
my-
then give
I was
us
trying to bring him up on my phone.
the destruction category.
So Destruction. He is easily the most destructive version of Godzilla because everyone knows Godzilla has like the atomic breath, the fire breath, right?
yeah.
This one, he not only has that, but lasers come out of his fucking back. So like his little spines, you see those spines in the picture?
Yeah.
Lasers come out of them. He's shooting them up at planes. Planes are falling out of the
Okay.
sky. The tip of his tail is a laser as well, and it's whipping around like it's nobody's business. It's the coolest thing. And so typically Godzilla's atomic breath is like, it's fire, it burns things, whatever. This is like a concise, precise little laser, like Superman's eye beams, and it cuts through stuff like butter.
His laser vision.
What?
Who says Superman's eye beam?
Superman's eye beams. They're eye beams.
You're not a true
They're eye
Superman
beams.
fan.
Eye beams. Whatever.
His eye
His
beams.
eye beams. Laser vision eye beams. This man has laser breath. And if you gotta look it up on YouTube when you guys get the chance, him destroying the city in Shin Godzilla.
I'll put it up for in
It is
post.
bad. It cuts through buildings like butter. Like thousands of people die like that. It's so cool.
Okay.
So that's Destruction.
Destruction.
Do they
Kills.
cheer for him at the end like they do in Godzilla 2014?
No, the opposite actually. Kills. So that's kind of self-explanatory. It's Godzilla. He's stepping on buildings. He's chewing up buses. In this one, this interpretation, you can't get close to him. He's radioactive and like shit's melting. Like they send a drone in to go probe him or whatever, and it melts. It's so cool.
Wow,
and,
that
you know,
incredible description of kills. He just
No,
redoes.
no,
he
no,
just
no.
redoes destruction.
Well, because destruction and kills go hand in
Well,
hand.
tell me how many kills do you
Yep.
think he's accumulated?
You have to ding the thing.
Again for me?
Yeah.
No, you're such a liar. What?
You said destruction.
Show me. Why'd you turn your page?
Because I made a fake set of
He has
words.
12,000 words.
Give me the cauldron.
I made a fake set of words
A
to throw
fake
everybody
set-
off.
Oh my god.
Because I put my words on the page so I could see it easily, but tricked everybody.
What are you
into
doing?
thinking
Why
that
are you
they
looking
weren't
at
my
him?
words.
I did. I looked away and did it.
We gotta get to talking more. We keep interrupting each other.
I know. Keep going. You got any kills.
Well, because destruction and kills go hand in hand, right? Like this man's squishing buildings, which is destructive, but there's like 12,000 people in a building, right?
Yep.
Like, what? You okay?
This is
Gonna live?
disgusting. I hate this so
Oh,
much.
shit.
Why'd you say I
Tell me more about Godzilla.
Oh, with pleasure.
Why
Drink
is he? Why is
Give
he
me a
so
second.
intelligent?
Well, do we know Godzilla's
Wait,
intelligence?
okay, so I'm scoring you for kills.
Yeah.
Okay, just know
Don't
he
let-
levels
don't
a
let you
city.
motherfucker.
He levels a city. There's a lot of people dead. People are getting
I would
squished
argue
against
that
teeth.
kills is a pretty good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm also judging you on your
He killed a lot
performance and how you're.
of people. Oh.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
boy.
throw
I
up.
gotta stop
Can you
doing
drink
that.
Performance. I'm not a
You.
Hold
performer,
your nose.
but intelligence,
Stop looking at me.
right?
Okay.
Do we know
intelligence.
Godzilla's motive? No. Does he have a motive?
His
I don't know.
motive is, well, your interpretation, I don't know, but his motive is stop blowing me
Oh,
up.
guys. I'm gonna get drunk, and I have to do so much.
You're gonna get. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'm a lightweight, so this should be fun. We'll have fun with this.
I'm gonna get drunk.
Good.
For the first time, it's not Johnny.
No, it'll be the second time Mark gets drunk on the podcast.
Shut
He got hammered for Venom.
the fuck up. I don't feel good. Keep going. You got intelligence. Keep going.
Intelligence, yeah, we don't really know. It's never made clear. I just punched the mic. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But you know, he's probably pretty smart. I mean, he knows there's planes above him to zap them with his back lasers. Badass. You know, he's a man on a mission, a monster on a mission. You know,
Fear factor.
look at that picture. Tell me that isn't if that was walking down the street towards you, shooting lasers at you, you wouldn't pee your pants a little? Come on.
I'm peeing my pants a
Come
little
on.
bit
You pee
right
your pants
now.
a little bit
if
right
I'm being
now. That
honest.
is scary. He is terrifying. But so,
Okay.
No, I'll do it later. I didn't want to interrupt him.
Who was it?
You said fear.
Johnny.
He's gonna cry.
I'm doing the 5-minute limit. Okay.
All right.
I already feel dizzy.
All right. I'm sorry. Continue, Troy.
But yeah, he's clearly, you know, it's more than just a rubber suit like the old ones. The old ones are cool, but they're not scary. That is scary. That is like, and his mouth like peels open when he shoots a laser in this one. It's,
All right.
it's wicked.
I feel
I'd
like
buy it.
I feel like any giant lizard that crawls out of the ocean and starts to destroy a city would
It's pretty
be,
scary.
even
Yeah,
it,
it's probably pretty.
I mean, it doesn't really matter looks because the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man was scary as fuck, and he looked really
He's kind
really
of adorable.
nice.
Yeah,
Right.
he's
He's kinda
nice.
cute.
I'd squish him.
Creativity. I want you.
I'd squish
For
him.
creativity, I want you to prove to me that this one Godzilla out of the million incarnations is more creative than the others.
Okay, so the other ones, all the other incarnations of Godzilla are essentially a big lizard, right? There's big lizards. Big lizard shoots fire. This one at least takes that concept and plays with it a little bit. Like you can see, there's like these like red lights flowing through him, right? He's kind of like all deformed looking. In this one, he evolves. He starts off as like a weird larva thing and evolves instead of just being a lizard that crawls out of the ocean, like the one from the 50s and then on. So I think this interpretation, and again, this one gives him all new abilities. So it's at least being creative with that instead of just, oh, let's throw Godzilla on the screen for the 50th time. Here you go. No, this one's like, oh, look at this. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna
I
get
don't know
creative
if I
with
buy
it.
that.
What?
Can I argue against his thing?
Go ahead.
I would argue that if the best interpretation, what is it? What category is this? Is he talking about how scary he is?
No,
Talk
the
about
No,
creativity.
that's not a
Creativity.
category.
I would say, in 2014, they make him scarier, a lot better than this version. Even though I haven't seen this version, because when they
Oh, then your
choose,
point is moved.
because when they choose to show him and when they choose to not show him, is very effective.
The scariest part about Godzilla 2014 was Aaron Taylor Johnson's acting.
Really?
That
Did
was-
you know the word moot means debatable?
Oh.
Moot.
Well, it is. See, I'm debating it. There we go.
All right.
Thank you.
Give me next. Give me next.
Mercy. No mercy. Why would he give mercy? No mercy. He just does what he does. He's Godzilla.
This one, compared to the other ones, 'cause I know some Godzillas give mercy.
Well, that's when they're fighting other creatures, maybe, or there are some interpretations of Godzilla that like they're friends with the people. You know, that he looks at the people, like in 2014
Okay.
Godzilla.
All
This
right.
one,
Or
this
even
one
the
is
new
just
one.
pure death machine. It is a total analogy for
Okay.
like how the 50s was.
All right.
Your Holocaust
Next,
motive. Godzilla doesn't have a motive. Well, I guess he does. Kind of. He's a radiation monster, awoken by nuclear meltdowns.
Yeah.
In this one's case specifically, and he's just pissed.
Here, one of Mark's dads
He's
just
just
walked in the room.
shut up, bro. All right, I'm putting down for motive. I've got mine. Just stop looking, Johnny.
All right.
Fucking loser. Okay.
Yeah, you have wandering eyes.
Godzilla's the best thing ever. That's my TED
I would
talk.
argue that nuclear fusion is the best thing ever.
Nuclear fusion.
Yeah, it's a great source of energy. As soon as we
All
crack
right.
it, we're fine.
I gotta drink this, huh?
You do have to drink that.
Now that I'm done with
Look,
my
here's my opinion on climate change.
Shut up. What else? Give us
I've
more
been
opinions.
bringing up controversial stuff as a joke.
Gross.
Ew.
How was that?
Oh, what did he say?
It tasted fruity.
I think you dinged him on it, so I'm not sure.
No, I did. I dinged you on it.
Oh, Amanda maybe dinged him on
Yeah, I
it.
did.
Okay.
All right, Amanda, your turn.
Wait,
You're
can I
up.
tell you another word you said? I wrote it down.
What was it?
One shot because you said intelligent.
You're an asshole. Give me the bucket. Give me the
Why
bucket.
do you need the whole bucket?
So I could pick. Okay. Okay. It's kind of cool that we can just like
Mark's gonna
hang
get
out with
so
it.
drunk
I'm
on
gonna
me.
get so drunk.
Hang out with what?
Like we don't have to worry about it
Oh,
being
yeah.
in the way. Okay, Amanda, what's your movie monster for round one?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with like my intermediate one here. So I have the demon from Insidious 2010, which I did not realize his name was called the Lipstick Demon.
Really?
Yeah, you want to look it up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mostly because it's probably one of the most visually stunning monsters I've seen in like a paranormal type movie. He looks like Darth Maul. Yes, we all know that. He looks like a knockoff of him, but I really love how just creepy he is. And the one where he's behind what's his face to the far left, put that one up. 'cause
Oh,
that's
that
the
thing. I
most
don't like
terrifi-
that thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking
When
terrifying.
he's behind Patrick Wilson.
Yeah, it's terrifying. And I think it was like the first time in a long time that I was actually like, I jumped in the theater, like, cause you didn't expect that fucking scene. So visually stunning in my opinion. Called the lipstick face demon.
Even though he looks like Darth Maul, he has
That's
no
what I
lipstick
said. He's like
on.
no, his face
His
is
entire
red.
body's lipstick.
Yeah, but that's not his lips.
No, I don't know why he's really called that, but I thought that was interesting because then it makes you think, why is he fucking called that? But for this guy,
So give me.
I'm giving you.
Okay, go.
Mine are kind of different. Like, it doesn't go based off kills or anything for this one.
I still have to judge you on it though.
Okay, well, give me a 0 then.
So well then give me because we'll go through the list for destruction. What would you pitch it to me? Destruction. Go for it.
So with destruction, he possesses people. He does not kill them, which I think is honestly worse. Because he possesses children in this movie, and he possesses them.
He's a
through,
possessophile.
Shut up.
He possesses children through astral projection dreams. And I think that's very interesting because, yeah, you're a cool kid who can do astral projection, but fuck you because you're being possessed by a demon. So he has telekinetic powers, and he can basically find you in dreams. He's like a new Freddy Krueger of sorts. And
This has no alcohol.
I feel like the destruction is like worse than killing because like killing, you're dead. But like you're possessing a like innocent being, a child that's like 8 years old and like trying to fend for himself, doesn't know what the fuck's going on inside of him.
Okay.
And then this thing just shows up in his bedroom, like on a ceiling at like 3 a.m. and it's just like in silence because that's what it does. He's literally like
He
on the
doesn't talk?
ceiling. No. And he just like fucking like hangs there, looming over the child, possessing his body.
Okay.
And
You know who he reminds me of?
no.
The red guy in Powerpuff. Hello, Powerpuff.
Him. The best
Him.
character from Powerpuff Girls.
It's literally
How was
him.
it going, Powerpuff Girls? That guy was
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, so this guy, like, and in the movie, you don't really see him much, and that's, like, the other thing. But what's the next thing?
Okay, so we have that's destruction. We have kills.
Yeah,
So many
he doesn't, like I said, he
categories.
doesn't kill people, but he possesses them, which I think is worse. So
Okay.
and he just haunts you and fucking
intelligence.
makes you hate your life. I think he's very intelligent. Through the movie, have you guys seen it?
I have not.
What movie?
Okay.
Insidious? No,
The first one.
no.
All right. In the movie, it's like it looks like a poltergeist situation. So he's smart. He's disguising himself as something else that's like, oh, like silly, like chairs or.
Does
you
he have
know,
a
in the
trickster
corner.
mentality?
Yes. Yes. So he has a trickster mentality, kind of like luring people in, and then like when the boy's like interested in it, that's when he fucking like grabs him and tries to possess him, and he sees him in his dreams, and you know he's like, oh, I've seen this being. He starts drawing him and stuff like that, and of course his parents are like, oh, fucking Timmy, you're stupid, like little Tommy, you're dumb. You know, like, what are you doing? Go back to school.
I love how
and this
like,
kid's like being possessed, and he's like, but help.
my favorite trope in horror movies is how everybody is just a fucking brick wall.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to kids, they're like, oh, you're stupid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're in California, but that could have been a tornado that that destroyed the house, and it's like, Dad, you fucking saw it was not. Ugh.
But yeah. So what was the next thing?
So then you've got creativity. Or actually, fear factor.
Fear factor.
Yeah.
Have you seen his face?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to ding.
No.
This is the last time I can ding you. So now you have 2 shots to take.
No, I did that one. And now I have another one.
No. Because remember, you had the 5-minute timer.
Oh shit.
You bitch.
Okay,
He has 2 more
okay.
shots left. You
Okay.
said factor.
Okay, shut up. Okay,
You
then,
said
then
factor.
move on to creativity.
Creativity. Can you be careful?
Listen, for everybody watching and listening, it's not easy being a genius, a humble
You
genius
just
as
chose
me.
all the words I was required to say. You fucking
Exactly.
asshole. I should have said that wasn't allowed, you piece of garbage.
Well,
What
you
was the
didn't,
next?
and I caught it. And I
Creativity.
jumped on it. I'm sorry,
Creativity. No, it's okay. Besides, and I don't think that they copied Darth Maul, but you know, with this person, if you see his full body, I don't think that's part of the movie on the bottom right with the white background. I think that's a cosplay or something. But
Does he have a tail?
yes, his whole body is black, but it looks like paint or something, but just his face is red.
He's like Darth Maul, but mixed with Nightcrawler from X-Men.
Yeah, so like
yeah.
I think that's a cosplay, but
Yeah,
you get the
it is,
idea.
it is.
But I don't know. I just feel like it's a really stunning
Oh, here's a
character.
good picture.
That's
There
not,
you
no. Wait, go down one and to the right.
Oh, look, there's a
Sure.
cosplay of it. I mean, art of it.
Like, look at that.
Go
That's,
up.
like, gorgeous.
Go up. Right there. They're drawing.
Shut up.
Okay, so then you want to move on to the next category?
What?
Want to move on to the next
Is that the
category?
last one?
No.
What? Oh,
Mercy.
And motive.
Mercy.
Oh my God, there's more?
absolutely has no mercy.
Okay.
Because he's possessing children. Why go after the adult when you can go after the little children?
Then motive.
The motive? I don't think he has one. I think he just does it because that's what he wants to do. Because
Cool.
that's what demons do. Are you all right?
I'm not.
Cool.
Johnny?
He still has 2 more shots to
Johnny, your turn.
take. All right. Well, for my first movie monster, The Mist, from the movie The Mist.
I almost picked
That's
that
interesting.
One.
And the reason why The Mist is the best is because, ooh, you hear that?
That was
Wow.
a big, yeah, that was horrible.
Wait, do I start with destruction or do I just
Yeah.
say like a preamble?
Do whatever you want, but you have to meet each one.
All right, I'll start with destruction. If you're in the mist, right? Since the mist isn't one singular entity, it's a cloud that contains a bunch of monsters. They can be anywhere at any time. It could be killing a bunch of people at the same time. You can kill one monster killing somebody times 40,
This
times
isn't
100.
it,
It could be
right?
Yeah.
millions of creatures that are killing people in there. You don't know. And you don't know how big the mist is because once you're in the mist, you're in the mist. You don't know. So I would argue that it's very, very efficient at destruction, given the the mist. That's the
Yikes.
and given if you look at destruction in a pure economical sense, this makes the most sense because you have multiple monsters covering an area, and some of them are little monsters, some of them are giant. There could be 15 Godzillas in there. You don't know. So I think
I don't
that
see any lasers going.
the potential, you don't know.
Guys,
Well,
I'm
you're in the
getting drunk.
mist, so how can you see them? But the potential for how much destruction there would be is unlimited, and I would argue it has the best destruction out of all the monsters mentioned thus far. Now on to kill. Well, that kills and destruction. That just rank them both or whatever. Intelligence, I would say the intelligence, if So let's say Albert Einstein, right?
Oh my god.
Let's say if
shut
one
up.
Albert Einstein was as smart as had the brain power of like 40 monkeys, let's say, right? That was his brain power. Let's say 40 monkeys make up the intelligence. Godzilla is a big dumb lizard, right? He's not that intelligent. But if you take 100 Godzillas, that's a lot of intelligence.
Okay.
So I would argue that the mist is very intelligent, and we also don't know the origins behind the mist itself. Could be an intelligently controlled thing.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna ask you if you actually meant like the mist as the monster or like the actual.
The monsters.
may
The
I-
monsters in the mist
Yeah.
are the mist.
May I just
Right,
say
right.
real quick?
What?
There's 3 of you. The winner has to do nothing. The second place has to do the difference between 10. The last place should do half shot. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 more to convince me, and you're pretty close to not being last. So,
All right. So why did you just interrupt me and not say that near the end?
'cause I don't give a shit.
All right. So next is fear factor, right? And I think I have this down because no matter what, if you're watching a movie, the unknown basically is like very, very entangled with the definition of fear. Fear and the unknown go way back. They're old buddies, you know? And if you like, for example, the anticipation or the mystery behind something scary in a movie is always scarier than what it's revealed as. So if you go into a room, right? I heard this analogy once. If you turn off all the lights in the room and then you go to the door and stick your hand into the dark room, right? Your mind's going to conjure some pretty scary things that what can be in there grabbing at your arm right now. But obviously, when you go in the room, even if there's a homeless guy in there or an actual monster, it will never be as scary as what you imagine can be in that room. And that's what the mist does. You never know what's going to come next. All you hear is the sounds, and it's up to your imagination to see what the mist is. And that's what that movie does very well. And I would argue that it's very, very, very scary in the mist. And it's much scarier than because it's more so than your monsters. This deals with the unknown more than Godzilla and a little more than your demon guy. The next, creativity. I would say, so the creativity is it of the monsters or like of the idea of the monster?
Which, no matter what you choose to as creativity, I'm going to judge you on what you're trying to tell me.
Okay, well, the monsters themselves, they kill people pretty creative ways in this movie. But oh, you know what? I forgot to mention once that would have helped me. But the creativity of the fact that you have this giant mist that goes around just swallowing up all these lives as it moves through across the country is, I think, a very original idea. And if you want to get into how creatively they kill people, the mist can kill people without even killing them. I'm going to spoil the end of this movie, and this can maybe go to fear factor or whatever. These people were so afraid of the mist. At the end of the movie, their car runs out of gas, right? And there's 4 people in the car.
Okay.
And they have 2 bullets. No. They have 3. No, he has 3 bullets. So there's 4 people in the car, 3 bullets. It's Thomas Jane, his wife, and an old couple, I'm pretty sure, right? They have 3 bullets left. They'd rather get shot in the head and die by a gun than face the monsters and have a chance of survival. That's how scared they are at these monsters. And at the end, they hear the rumble of the monsters coming, right? And they're so scared that Thomas Jane, he agrees to kill all 3 of them. So he kills his wife and the couple, and he kills all of them, right? And then all of a sudden, after he kills them, the mist clears, and it was the rumbling of army tanks and soldiers coming. And it turns out that he killed them. It turns out he killed them for no reason because it was the army. That's how scared they were of the monster. What's that?
You said killed.
I already got him for kills.
Killed.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, I respect that. So and then that's creativity. Mercy, obviously no mercy because they're very malevolent and they do not discriminate.
Motive.
Motive, we don't know.
Is this your full shot?
Yeah, green is full shot.
Have fun with it.
Oh, it's all refrigerated.
Yeah.
All right, so what did I get?
So.
Did I win?
Am I supposed to be sipping this? Because I am.
I haven't drank that yet.
I'm like half
yeah,
done
what's
with
the
mine.
point? What's the point with the White Claw?
So that's going to be the penalty.
Oh dear, I drank like half mine already.
Oh dear.
I think I did pretty good.
I think I'm going to. See,
That's one of my
you,
favorite
you did.
movies.
You
I almost
did.
put it.
You
Oh,
did
yeah?
do good. I did feel like you were trying to sell me something though, and it made me uncomfortable. But you did do good.
I didn't care about the last two.
Yeah, I know.
probably
So
could've-
you got zeros for both of those
Yeah. Wait,
I-
for mercy, how?
because it has no mercy.
Because
Yeah,
you were
that's the
literally
point.
like,
No,
Why-
no, no.
Why would it? Wait, hold on. Why would the definition of a
Monsters in some movies have mercy.
yeah, but that's not what makes a good monster. That's what makes them not a monster. You fuck. You're an idiot.
Listen, go argue with somebody else. All right.
you're arguing with a
This
drunk
guy's
person
drunk.
right
He
now.
doesn't know what he's talking about. If you
Um,
guys want to see Marq even drunker than he is now, watch our Venom that we did. He got
Okay,
hammered on
can
that
you shut
one.
up? Can you shut the fuck up? Okay.
I don't know whether to believe you or not.
Oh, he got
So-
hammered.
For
Just
round
watch it.
1, Troy got 28. Amanda
good.
got 28. So there's a tie there, and Johnny got 23.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Why?
I'll take it.
Destruction, you got
take
5. Kills, you got 8. Intelligence, 1. Fear factor, 7. Creativity, 2. Mercy and motive, 0.
You gave her a fear factor of 10?
Yeah,
I had the best fear
it's a
factor.
paranormal thing. That's scary.
I brought in the unknown. I brought in psychology.
I brought in
I brought in
Well, we have
Jungian
a picture of it up
psychology.
there. We know what he looks like, right?
I brought in the unknown, he
The
said.
middle picture. We know what it looks like. It's not unknown.
I brought in
the unknown. So Troy
I brought
got
in Carl
shut up.
Jung.
Troy got destruction 8, kills 3, intelligence 2, fear factor 10, creativity 4, mercy 0, motive 2 for 28. Amanda got destruction 0, kills 0, intelligence 9, fear factor 10, creativity 0, mercy 0, motive 9.
Why'd you give me intelligence a 1?
Because it's missed.
Yeah, but there's monsters in it. You didn't like my theory?
No.
If you, I bet
Ooh, water vapor. Ooh.
I bet a thousand dogs have just as much
Are you sure
intelligence
you're
as
not
you.
drunk?
No,
Okay.
I took one sip
Yeah,
of
you
alcohol.
what's the alcohol?
I'm looking at that
You're
candy.
high in life. Okay, so
I protest that.
that means that you guys, because you tied, don't actually have to do anything.
Can I see that?
So
I want to
what?
see the scores.
No,
I want to
fuck
see what you gave these.
He's just
I
angry.
just told you.
Yeah,
Get outta
he's
here.
not getting over it anytime
Angry.
soon.
That's all right.
Okay.
By the way, I haven't even seen The Mist. I saw like
You did?
I saw.
Oh,
I
man.
saw the
I'll give you
last-
an extra
What, you
extra
just
2
watched the good
points.
part at
So
the
now you have
end and that's
25,
it?
Yeah, I just saw the last 20
and you still
minutes.
lose.
You cheat.
I didn't cheat.
To watch just the good parts?
I
Yes.
I saw part of the beginning and the end.
the good parts.
Are you guys ready to move on to the next round?
Yeah.
Yep.
And let's go. So we have round 2, and we're gonna start
Mark
with
got so drunk on Venom.
we're gonna start with Amanda.
All right. I'm gonna go.
He
with-
get drunk
'cause,
on
these are in
Venom.
no
He got
particular
drunk
order
during
for
the
me. Like,
podcast.
I don't have a favorite, so I'm not gonna leave that to last or whatever. But okay. So Pan Labyrinth, the Pale Man.
Okay.
He's cannibalistic. He has eyeballs on the palms of his hands.
Nice.
Terrifying, to say the least. What's the first part?
Destruction.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
I almost picked this guy.
yeah, he eats people.
Oh, geez, really?
So yeah, that's what cannibalism means.
He has eyes for hands.
Hands for eyes, I think.
I
You
think I've
mean.
heard this before.
All right, let's go.
So he's cannibalistic, pretty destructive considering you're eating the human race. He preys on children, another children.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
How often does he prey on or get a kill?
as many times as he can. I'm assuming.
Eternity.
How often he can? What?
I have a question. Is he human?
He's a humanoid.
Oh, okay. Well, he's not human. Because if he's not human, then technically it's not cannibalism.
Well,
Docker point.
he's humanoid, so it's
I
cannibalistic.
got you.
So if I eat an alien, that's cannibalism.
If you're part alien, yes.
So eating monkeys is cannibalism.
No.
That's a humanoid.
What?
Let's move on.
primates.
Okay, so
I
we got
win. I
we've-
win.
We've got destruction.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to go back to the kills thing. How often? You don't know how often he kills, just whenever he can.
Yeah.
Okay. Intelligence. I feel like this is gonna be an interesting one. I mean, what's his intelligence like?
Well, I mean, he lures children with a feast of sorts. So, like in the movie, if you've seen it, I haven't seen it in a long time, so I could be. This is like very much so like paraphrasing on the scene. But this girl, like this little girl, is just like in his dwelling, and there's this huge feast on the table, and he's just sitting there with his hands down like this, with no, like his eyes are not there, and he's just like sitting there like this, and she's like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" Like, he's not moving, and he's not paying attention to her, but he is because he's listening or whatever, and he's sensing her or whatever, and she's looking around the place, and then she grabs like a grape, because it's a child. They want it's lore, they want to touch things. Oh, it's a nice feast. I'm gonna grab it, but as soon as she grabs it, he he puts his hands up to his face so he could see her.
Yeah.
And then he just starts going after her. And, it's very artsy, too, so it's not like a traditional... It's not a horror movie like that. So it's just artsy. He's like... It looks like stop motion almost the way that he's moving.
So, I feel like I have a good idea for fear factor. I feel like I have a good idea for creativity. I want you to give me a mercy.
From what I know, I don't think there is any.
Mm.
But I do...
I will.
I do want to say what he represents, because I did a little research into looking if there was any actual representation of why this character is in the movie. He represents the institutional evil feeding on the helpless. So kids are, they're innocent, they're helpless, they're small, they're weak. And he's like this evil that's just feeding and preying on helplessness. And I think that's terrifying, because we see that every day and with our countries, governments, what have you.
Okay, what about motive?
Motive, I think it's just because he feels like he's stronger than them. They're weak.
Okay, that was
Also,
good.
imagine how many times he's poked his eyeballs grabbing things.
That's what I thought. It's just like,
Imagine playing baseball and your eyes just squish every time you throw the bat.
Ew.
Every
Squeezing a lemon.
time you squeeze the lemon. Get smart, 2008. Every time you swing, you just hear squish.
he could take his eyeballs out of his hands. They're sockets. Yeah, so he just lays them on a plate.
They can put them on his head. Why does he just put them on his head?
Because that's not how he is.
Troy?
He just uses super glue.
I am taking this in a whole other direction
All
than I
right.
did last time. Whoa.
I want to see his monster.
I'm going to say it.
Yeah, but I couldn't wait.
Total 180.
All right.
Wandering eyes.
Frankenstein's monster.
I almost put that.
I like how he didn't put Frankenstein.
I did not. Although I'm probably going to end up referring to him as Frankenstein while I'm talking, so forgive me. But Frankenstein's monster, the Boris Karloff version.
Ooh,
There you
okay.
go.
Ooh, he should
Oh,
get
yeah.
an extra point for that.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you lost the last game, by the way, just so you
What?
know that. Giving people extra
I
points.
didn't give anybody an extra point.
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
What?
Well, now that I have an extra point,
What?
You gave them my points? Is that how they won?
I'll tell you later.
oh, I like this. I like this.
I'm getting drunk.
I don't like when Mark.
I can tell.
I'm concerned about Mark. He started drinking.
Shut up, Troy. Keep going.
okay.
He changed.
Finish your shot.
So, Frankenstein's monster is interesting because he's probably one of the only sympathetic monsters out there. Like, he's one that you actually feel bad for because he doesn't know his own strength, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he does these things, and you can't help but feel bad for him. You could tell he's scared while he's doing some of these things. So, destruction, right? Total 180 from my Godzilla rant. He's not tearing down buildings or anything like that.
Okay.
But, he's in the lab, tearing apart the lab, and at the end of the movie, he burns down a barn, a windmill, I believe. So there is a little bit of town destruction, which is a lot for one guy. right?
Okay,
One,
all right.
One big guy.
You
Kills.
better get a 0.
Me?
But you gave him a point.
You
You
gave me
gave
a
me a
point.
0.
So keep going.
Kills. So he obviously doesn't have this crazy high kill count. I think he kills 3 people in the film, but it's who he kills that matters. Because, I guess, spoilers for a almost 100-year-old movie.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. He kills the little girl in the movie. Little girl sitting there playing, throwing flowers in the lake, and he comes over and sits by her, and he's throwing flowers in the lake with her. You know, it shows innocence, the innocence that he is. And then
Okay.
they run out of flowers to throw. He's kind of stupid, so he picks her up and throws her in, heats her in the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Just throws her in the lake, and she dies. And I think that's really important because, A, for the time that this film came out, that was like unheard of.
Okay.
But B, just from like a narrative standpoint, like that does so much for connecting you with his monster. 'Cause you're like, wow, he really doesn't know what he's doing.
What year did this come out?
36 or 8.
I'm gonna look it up. If he gets it right, it's an extra point, but not from me. You just add
Yeah,
it.
no.
Just
See, the
add it
last
on.
game, you literally said give Danny one of my points. That's the only time I did
Who the
it.
fuck is Danny?
Are you serious? Your best friend?
Oh, I thought you meant the first round I
No,
gave people
no,
points
no,
on.
no, no. So give me intelligence now.
Intelligence.
This is gonna be a good one. I want to hear about this.
Well, he's not very intelligent, right?
Uh-huh.
He's not very intelligent. You know, he's scared. You can tell there's something in there. There's wheels turning in there, but not. You know, the lights aren't all on upstairs.
Yeah.
So he's not very intelligent. He knows what he's doing is like you can see it when he screams and he yells and he kind of knows what he's doing is wrong, but he kind of can't act upon it. So I don't think he's a complete idiot per se, but he's definitely not Stephen Hawking or something like
Okay.
Title of the movie?
that. Frankenstein?
Yeah.
I think it's just Frankenstein.
Fear factor.
Fear factor. Okay. He's a man who is made up of separate parts. You know, an arm is sewed on, a head is sewn on. So I'd say that's pretty scary. I mean, you see this thing coming running down at you from the village, throwing people around. I'd say that's pretty scary. I mean, granted, you know,
Okay.
I'd say it's pretty scary,
All
especially for
right.
the time. For the time. Let's
And-
think about for the time.
Don't give him a point because it was 1931.
Gotcha.
Damn, I'm
Creativity.
stupid. Creativity. So in terms of design, I think it's pretty creative. I mean, look again. He's comprised of different human parts. I think that's really neat. It cemented the iconic Frankenstein's monster look that we all know with the flat top head and the two prongs coming out of his neck. I mean, that is the iconic look. This film coined that. You know, you see
All
him
right,
dressed
I
up
buy
every
it.
year on Halloween.
I buy it. Mercy.
Mercy. So this is what's interesting, right? He doesn't really have mercy. You could see towards the end he's scared and doesn't want to do things, but he's doing them anyway. He's killing, you know, people are dying, people are getting hurt. But you could see he kind of knows what he's doing is wrong. So it's kind of a gray area.
All
I
right.
feel like
Motive.
motive. What is his motive, right? Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but he's scared. He probably wants answers. He probably wants help. But how does he communicate these things, right? I mean, he's just running around kind of innocently, not
Yeah.
knowing where he's going, what he's doing. He's just on the loose. And people kind of don't give him the time
All
of day
right.
to do
I
anything.
think I've heard enough, Troy. Just make sure you chew away from the mic. Johnny, you son of a bitch. Your turn.
All right. My movie monster
Johnny, stop chewing into
Is-
the mic.
The Fly
Ah!
from The Fly.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Does
Brundle
he
fly.
fly? Stupid.
Spoilers.
Brundle fly.
So,
Put Brundle fly.
Please stop chewing into the mic.
because The Fly, it's a scary looking thing. Thank
it's
God I
disgusting.
finished eating until you brought it up.
Disgusting.
As you can see, he causes a lot of destruction. Words can't describe the destruction.
Okay.
No, but he's pretty nasty. I mean, is destruction? I mean, does destruction count just like physical, like buildings and stuff, or could it be like destruction of
It has to be property.
destruction of life?
Has to be property.
Well, I mean, he probably destroyed millions of dollars worth of scientific equipment during the process of the movie, throwing up on it, and the fact that he turned
Shut
himself
up.
into a fly. I mean, if you want to talk about destruction, I mean, a human life was ruined.
Johnny, you're doing a horrible job.
Okay, so then to kills. He kills a lot of people, and it's not very nice because look at that. You don't want to be killed by that thing, you know?
No, of course not.
I would not want to get killed by that. Like, look at how he's killing that one guy there. Click
Oh,
on that
wait.
picture.
Hey,
What?
You said buildings.
Yeah, but that was too long ago.
No, bullshit.
All right, I'll write it down. But look at
Write it
click
down.
on that picture.
Which one? This one?
No, to the left. That one. Look how that guy's getting.
yeah, he's like getting the shit
I don't
sucked
want.
out of
Yeah, I
him.
don't want to do that. He's turning into a fly. The guy. That's bad.
Okay.
That's bad.
So that he kills a lot of people. Intelligence. He's a extremely genius scientist because
Alright.
he was able to turn himself into a fly. So I would argue he's smarter because none of the monsters that we brought up so far have been able to create themselves. He created himself. He turned himself into a fly. he cheated he's as smart as evolution. You can't get smarter than evolution.
He's as smart as evolution.
So I expect to get a 10 for that because obviously he's the
okay,
smartest.
fear factor.
I mean, look. First of all, not only is that the most horrifying thing to look at, but imagine how fearful you would be if you were slowly turning into that. It was slow, but it wasn't slow enough where you were able to get used to it.
Okay.
So no matter where you are in the transformation, you're completely overwhelmed by this change. I would argue that would make you more fearful than the people that are running from you.
Creativity.
I mean, how creative can you get? He turns himself into a fly. Who turns himself to not even like the fact that his creativity is that high that he turns himself into a fly and not a dog. I expect to get not a 0 for that.
Mercy.
He turned himself. That's pretty creative.
Okay, mercy.
Son of a bitch. Mercy. Well, he actually can show mercy because he's at the end of the day, even though he's a fly, he has humanistic qualities to him that are left over, you know? And I think he's able to see what he's doing as he's a fly when the fly instincts
Does he actually have mercy, yes or no?
Yes, because he's a human, but he just looks like a fly.
Does he practice mercy?
What does that mean?
Is he merciful?
He doesn't just practice mercy, he executes it. He doesn't just practice on his free time giving people mercy. He actually gives people mercy.
Shows mercy.
Yes.
How much?
Like at the end.
Who does he not?
He has redemption at the end.
How? Explain, tell me.
Because he chooses not to kill the person.
How many people did he kill prior?
I mean, I told you he killed a lot of people. But he does show mercy, and that's what he learns from. And his punishment is that he gets suspended for rest of eternity as a fucking fly. It's a great movie.
Motive?
I mean, his motive is that... Actually, he does have a motive. I mean, his motive was to turn himself into a fly for science. But he does have motive because he's angry at the people... he's angry he's angry at his boss because his boss...
You just made Troy dab.
Oh my God, how embarrassing.
His boss was like, you can't turn yourself into a fly. And he's like, yes, I can. He turns himself into a fly, so he kills his boss. So he actually kills, that's motive.
Oh my God.
He kills his boss to show him.
Mercy's going down.
So, is that it?
Okay, that's it.
What did I get?
0.
Right, so I'm going to start with...
God, if I see a single 0.
I'm going to start with Amanda. Okay. Amanda, you got a 36.
Oh,
1 for destruction,
Wow.
7 for kills, 9 for intelligence, 10 for fear factor, 8 for creativity, 0 for mercy, 1 for motive.
What can I say?
Wait, what was her? Oh, yeah, the...
Pan's Labyrinth.
man.
Troy, Frankenstein, you got 3
3.
for destruction.
Oh, I think 3 overall. I'm like, what the hell?
Wait, what was your monster again?
Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein.
3 for destruction, 1 for kills, 1 for intelligence, 2 for fear factor, 8 for creativity, 10 for mercy, 0 for motive, for a total of 25.
Okay, I'll take it.
Johnny got 2 for destruction, 6 for kills, 10 for intelligence, 10 for fear
That's what I'm
factor,
talking about.
7 for creativity, 2 for mercy, 3 for motive, for a total of 40.
Oh!
Damn.
You guys suck!
Damn.
Troy,
I've never even seen The Fly. Fuck you.
is that all a lie?
Yeah. No, not all of it. I'm sure that's something that stuff
No, it's
happens.
true.
Do
Okay.
you watch any movies from
Wait, how much of it is true?
75%.
He's actually
Holy
surprised.
shit. So wait, does he actually get find redemption at the
You
end?
were really specific. You son of a bitch. All of it was
can't
a lie.
change it.
I can't. You're right. Troy, that means you have to pick a shot. Amanda,
Does it matter
you
what
have
color?
to take 5 sips of White Claw, right? And Johnny, you have nothing. You just not green. Anything but green.
Wait, I didn't take a sip of White Claw when I lost last round. I thought.
No, you took a shot. You took a half shot,
Oh,
remember?
so how come she can sip the White Claw?
Because she's second place. She's last.
Oh, I see. Oh, because we had a tie. Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, given the criteria, I knew Frankenstein's monster was a risk, but I had to talk about it.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
That's an honorable
Yeah.
one to bring up.
That could have been a lot better if we had the tier list thing that we were doing. Don't worry about it, though. Guys, we're going to move into the next category,
You're
the
eating
next
all the
round.
white Kit Kats? Good.
I love white Kit Kats.
They're
Round 3. Oh,
What's
yeah.
wrong with the black ones?
Anyone not know? We got our Halloween candy. We're moving into round 3 in 3, 2, 1. All right, Johnny. Round 3. Give me your movie monster.
All right. So this is actually a movie I've seen. My third monster is the Thing from The Thing.
You know the thing.
Yeah. Not the Thing from Fantastic Four, which I did send a picture of Marq because I wanted, just in case somebody else had the Thing, I could still do the Thing because that guy is a monster. Michael Chiklis, the shit that guy's done. Don't even get me started. The actor who plays him, he's a monster.
All right.
Now he's all right. I follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
No, the Thing. Here's the thing about the Thing. In terms of destruction, I mean, for anybody who doesn't know, he's this this alien creature. These guys in the Arctic are all huddled up in this snowstorm, and this thing is a shape-shifting monster that eats people or that kills them. And what do you call it? So that's like the backstory for what he is. And so he's a shapeshifter. Destruction. He takes a whole. There's one thing in this bleak, snowy wasteland, and it's all the people at that the thing that they're at, the building, and he destroys all of it. And at the end, there's only 2 guys left. Spoiler: there's only 2 guys left, and one of them is the Thing. And so he knocked out. He took the only civilization that was in the untamed Arctic or Antarctic and wiped it out of existence. So that's his destruction. For kills, he kills everybody. He basically kills everybody.
Okay.
He kills every human in it ends up dying.
Okay.
That we know about.
Wow.
But
okay, let me ask you a question. But first of all, did you know apparently what language do they speak in the beginning of the movie? Like they're because there's no subtitles, but they speak a different language. And I read that it spoils the entire movie if you speak that language because it says, "Hey, that thing's basically a shapeshifter."
Oh, that sucks.
The wolf.
It wouldn't spoil the movie because you know it's a shapeshifter at like
I've never seen it, but I've always wanted to. But okay, so let's go into intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Well, it can replicate the memories and the intelligence of any person it shapeshifts into. You can be like right now. I could be the Thing, and you wouldn't know. That's how intelligent it is. It's able. That's how it's able to look at somebody for like 5 seconds and then understand all their mannerisms and all their knowledge and on their memories and stuff like that. So I'd actually say it's very intelligent, not because how versatile its intelligence is.
Okay.
Fear factor. I mean, if you're watching a doctor go to defibrillate a guy on a table, and all of a sudden the guy's stomach opens up and a bunch of teeth chew the guy's arms off. That's pretty scary. And the scary thing is that I can be the Thing right now. No, the fact that they know the Thing is in the room and they don't know who it is just as scary as its presence. And also it could change into anything, and everything it changes into is scary. I mean, like when you see the monster like somewhere between a human and whatever its actual form is, it's incredibly like this weird.
Yeah, it creates like a psychological thing.
It's great. Thank you.
Okay.
And what's the next one? Fear factor, creativity. I mean, that's a pretty creative premise. Like
has it ever been done before? Something like this? Like, does this exist in other fiction where there's like a shapeshifter that takes the form of other people? That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
Mystique in X-Men.
But the true
Yes.
creativeness comes from using it in a way that nobody's ever done before. Like Invasion of the Body Snatchers is about aliens shapeshifting into humans, and that was used allegedly, and the director denies it too, as a parable or a comparison to analogy or to communism.
I've got to say,
but it uses it the stuff that they do is very, very creative in the way, here's a creative thing they do. What they do is the monster is susceptible to fire, right? So what they do is they take everybody's blood, and then they expose the blood to a match, and if your blood reacts to it, then you're the Thing. Because every part of the Thing is alive. Even if you chop off a limb, it's still alive. So the blood was alive.
Okay.
So that's really. So I think that's a very creative use of that creature.
All right, now we're on not motive, mercy.
Well, it's beautiful. At the end, he learns to love.
Go to motive.
His motive is he is a completely malevolent creature. What?
No, I'm just laughing at you. The way you explain things, just before the way you laughed and then started explaining things. Usually that either means you have no idea what's about to come out of your mouth,
All right, exactly.
or you know exactly what's gonna come out of your mouth.
But I mean, his motives are pretty scary too. But like, because it's not just like he has a singular motive, but the way he's able to he's willing to use these very strange and creepy routes to execute that motive. The way he kind of just like hangs around with you, and he'll just be like looking at he'll hide amongst you, and you don't know. It's very.
I've got what the thing they did with the fire. Did the thing? He like willingly did that.
Because here's the thing. No, because what? So like, what? How did it happen? Kurt Russell. I think did he tie everybody up? What the fuck? I think he tied somebody up, but they went around and they all tied themselves together is what happened, right? Okay. So if when they exposed who the thing was, that he wouldn't be able to run away. So he slices everybody's blood, and then they put the fire to it and stuff like that. And once they finally see the thing starts to transform, and it's a super creepy thing. But these guys are tied to the thing, so they can't run away from it either.
Ooh.
And then that's
okay. Well, first of all,
what did I say?
Blood.
Oh yeah. How does nobody said blood yet?
I don't know.
Amanda said blood. I heard it.
Oh, too late.
I don't know.
Okay.
Did I get it all? So yeah, he had so like the fact that he's willing to sit there amongst you and be like, yeah, sure, hey, what's up, buddy? But then he turns into that giant. It's such a 180 that. Wait, which one do I pick?
Anything but green. That's a full shot.
Oh,
Yeah,
anything
leaking.
but green.
No, it's condensation from
So
the
I
ice.
can pick a blue.
Yeah.
A blue.
Then give me the bucket. So okay. Let's go to Amanda.
Wait, what did I? Oh yeah, wait, yeah, never mind.
Wait. All right. So next I have. It was a Netflix original. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
2017 called The Ritual.
Ooh, I heard of that.
Yeah. So the character in particular, you have to put it as Modor. You have to put Modor. Or that. Completely terrifying.
That's cool.
To say the least.
Did I watch this with you?
I don't know.
Would they go hiking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So, at first, I didn't like the movie. I'm gonna say that right now. I didn't like it until I saw the creature. So, I did some background research on it because this type of movie has a very paganistic feel to it, and I was like, I need to know about this. So, what's the first part? Destruction, right?
Destruction. That's right.
All right. Well, so he's obviously a demon. He's a Norse mythological demon or a pagan figure as well. So this whole thing is like this whole town that these hikers come across is like this huge paganistic community. And they come across like this little hut or whatever. And they see like this weird like stick man. Like not alive, like a figure made out of sticks. And like what the fuck is this shit? Yeah. Like what the fuck is this shit? What did we just walk into? And destruction, I mean, he just fucking eats people. But
That's for kills.
Huh?
Yeah. Let's move. Maybe move on to kills.
I was gonna say because destruction. He doesn't really destroy.
Well, look, all that fire. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that
look how much
wasn't
destruction that is.
He didn't do that though. No, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to help you.
I watched it with her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still.
He didn't do that, but he doesn't destroy like buildings and shit like that. He just destroys humans. But kills wise, I mean, he basically just kills anything he can get his hands on.
Question.
What?
Was he, because I don't remember, was he able to kill every single one of the victims in the movie?
Actually, I don't remember.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I
If you
watched
had to, though, if you had to say.
I want to say yes.
Okay.
I have a question.
Though. What kind of question is that?
Because it matters.
Well, I don't know.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In that picture,
Jesus Christ, Johnny.
in that picture,
Yep.
his antlers look like a person.
Yeah.
But
So he's
but is does he have a beard that's somebody's arms, or is that somebody hanging out of his mouth while you choose them?
so that's part of him. So I'm gonna describe
Oh,
what
that's awesome.
I'm gonna describe how they describe what he looks like.
You want to go to Fear Factor then?
Sure. He's
creativity.
described as the bastard son of Norse trickster Loki, but that's not really true. But that's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
Oh, okay, that would have been cool.
So, he's just a Norse figure of
Wait,
a
so then
bastard.
whose son is he
He's-
then?
Huh?
I don't
Whose son is he?
fucking knows.
He's just a bastard son.
Of
That's
who?
it. That's it. I don't
Of
know.
You.
Would have been a lot cooler if it was Loki.
It
No.
would have been because Loki had sex with
cool.
a horse.
Okay. Anyway, he's an elk-like creature with yellow eyes, skeletal head antlers, and human hands on his head. So
Pretty cool.
yeah. So that's why it's like a paganistic figure because they don't fucking make any sense
Okay.
ever. And he's not a deity though, so he is a demon. And
They don't peg any sense.
Oh my god.
And so
I'm a genius.
okay, so personally for me, I was not really a fan of this movie until I saw that thing fucking walk out of the woods the way it did. And it has like a screeching sound that sounds like a fucking squawking bird. And it's terrifying.
Like a moose.
Basically. So you see this thing like walking out and it's fucking like 10, 12 feet tall. And I was like, holy shit, that thing's terrifying. And what's the next part?
Intelligence. How do you spell
Intelligence?
screech?
Huh?
How do you spell screech?
That's not how you spell that.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Are
Are you a terrorist?
SCR.
I'm not allowed to say that on here whether that's true or not.
What, terrorist?
No, whether or not
Hey, can I say
can't answer
something that you have to
question.
bleep out now? Because I know you have to bleep it out every time.
No, you can't. Intelligence, Amanda.
I don't really know like his sense of intelligence, to be honest. I mean, I'm assuming it's pretty intelligent considering that I don't know, like it knows who to kill and when. Like it's not just like
He could have a master's in
it's
demonology.
it's not like haphazardly just like killing people. Like it's orchestrated, it looks like. And like
There's
most demons
methods
seem
behind
to
it.
be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motive.
Just pure evil. I mean, something looking like that is not gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna kill you because like you're a bad person. It's just like I'm gonna kill you because you're right here. So, but it's also like I said, a pagan thing, so it's obviously a negative connotation.
Okay, I'm gonna go to because I was able to do fear factor and creativity, and I was able to do actually a lot of this on my own.
Well, the creativity. I mean, I've never seen something like that in a movie
So-
ever.
I just want to hear mercy.
I like
now.
the hands.
The hands, yeah.
It is a really cool design.
Hands for.
Yeah.
I wish I had hands.
And
for
like
a
if you
beard.
see the face of it, like it head on, it's fucking gnarly. And like it picks like in the movie, spoiler alert, it picks the person up with its fucking human arms and just like eats it.
That's cool. Do you ever
So-
see it? So like it's not always obscured like that. You actually do see like its face and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you have to watch the movie. It's really good.
So mercy, is that your mercy argument, or did you not give one yet?
I did not give one.
All right, give me a mercy argument.
I don't think it has any at all.
Okay.
There's no way.
Troy, let's go.
Okay. So this is a film I rewatched today in preparation for this. Predator.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I mean, what's there to say? It's Predator. Destruction. I mean, so
I had the Predator.
Eh?
That was one of his options.
Oh really? Well, the thing was one of mine too.
Yeah, screw
Oh,
yourself.
now
Johnny.
we're even.
Now we're even. So Predator. What other thing?
Destruction.
Yeah, destruction.
Other than-
I've only seen the first movie. I haven't seen any of the sequels. I've seen the first one multiple times. I've never
Mhm.
seen the sequel, so I can't speak for that. I'm only going off what I've seen, the first movie. He blows that fucking forest up.
That's true.
I mean, by the end, I mean, he's shooting it up in the first place, but by the end, he puts on the little nuke and it all blows up. Yes?
This is in the movie Predator and not The Predator.
The Schwarzenegger one. Whichever one I'm
okay.
going. Yeah, that's what I'm going off of.
I was gonna say the. Wait, can I still do that movie then? If I was gonna say The Predator.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm going up
Sorry.
to Schwarzenegger one. So yeah, he blows up the entire forest.
True.
He kills everyone except for Schwarzenegger. I mean, everyone's killed in different ways too, which is neat, which plays into his intelligence because he has all these different gadgets and doodads and
Mhm.
active camo and all that. And
But see, I'm going to argue, it'd be like he is just a soldier bounty hunter kind of person. So I feel like it's not he's super intelligent. It's just his job.
it's his job.
The
He knows what
technology
he's
they
doing.
have is insane.
Yeah, but he didn't make the technology. Is
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
he's
saying.
his race
But
made it.
he's
Okay,
using
that's
it,
cool.
and he's flying. He flies the ship in the beginning. You see the ship land or whatever it does.
But you know what? I will help you out, and he is the galaxy's best hunter, so that's pretty
Yeah.
intelligent.
So, and I mean, you see him use all his technology effectively, right? He's not fumbling like an idiot and messes it up and
Yep.
trips or something,
Yep.
you know. Like you literally never see him mess. The only time he gets messed up is when someone sabotages him and it's all scraggly EMP and he's, you know, but he still works his way around that and he's able to fight.
However,
against
the
that.
true winners of that movie, of all the Predator movies, are the writers, and somehow they always make the Predators like lose to humans. So I mean, like
Yeah.
they're kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Fear factor. Give me fear factor.
I mean, have you seen the Predator's face? I mean, if you saw that coming at you, that little thing,
Ew, you son of a bitch.
the little crab mouth. I mean, that thing's terrifying. Let alone with just its mask on. I mean, it's shooting off all this stuff. If you have time to see it before it kills you, you shit yourself like all the characters did.
Yeah, but it's not that scary when it's invisible because you can't see it.
He's
Well,
sabotaging.
It's the unknown. That's the thing.
Oh
It's the
shit!
You know
unknown.
what's funny? I knew that before I said it. I made that connection, but I just hope nobody else did.
Oh,
It's the
shit.
unknown. You never know where he is, when he's gonna strike. What
The
he's gonna
worst thing
do.
about it is the hypocrisy.
Did you take your shot for
It's an inside
buildings, by
joke
the
for
way?
people who know. What?
Did you take your shot for buildings?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Give me.
Did you take your fifth shot?
It
shot?
ended up being non-alcoholic.
Oh, what?
Smell it. Go ahead.
Oh, lucky you.
Creativity.
I don't care that much.
Creativity. I mean, well, we can go design-wise. I mean, that's one of the most unique monster designs out there. But also, in terms of what he does, I mean, he kills everyone in a different way. You know, he's not just, oh, I'm going to scratch you and break you. No, he shoots that one, stabs this one, blows this one up, puffs out this guy's chest. He's creative. He's creative.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, he has all the different traps set up and stuff like that. I mean, it's,
Oh,
it's
that's yeah. He
creative.
does have some creative traps.
He has some creative traps.
Mercy.
Mercy. So, no. He's kind of merciful to Arnold.
Oh, you should have picked the Predator, you idiot.
I've only seen the
Wait.
Arnold one.
Oh,
I've
okay.
only
the
seen
mic.
the Arnold one.
Yeah, we
Um,
can't pick things we never see.
Yeah,
Oh.
I like, you know.
Yeah, we're not cheaters.
I'm not cheating. By the way, I've never seen the thing either.
I hope that's not true.
Are you kidding me?
What?
You're a liar. Keep going. Mercy.
Am I?
Mercy. So he obviously kills everyone ruthlessly in the film except Arnold. Arnold, he gets down on
Arnold
his
won.
level. Well, no. They have that moment. Oh, Arnold does win, yes, but
son
he,
of a
but, he, but he
bitch.
gets down on his level. Remember, he takes off the little shoulder cannon, takes off the thing, and he's like, "All right, I'll fight you man to man. Let's
That's
let's
because
do
that's
this."
about pride, not mercy.
Still, I mean, he could have just shot him right there, right? He could have. He could have just taken him out, but he didn't.
Okay. Motive.
He didn't. Motive, I guess, to collect all the spines of humans. He's hunting, right? He's hunting. He has a motive to hunt, and for the, I guess, the toughest challenge he can get, right? Because
listening.
he seems to be enjoying his fight with Arnold at the end. Again, he takes off the gear and he's like, "Oh, let's do this." But his motive seems to be whatever his job is, right?
Okay. Troy, I've heard enough. You guys ready? You hear the scores?
I'm a little
Okay.
worried about this one.
Troy.
Wait, did I go?
Yikes.
Yes. Yeah. You had the thing.
Oh yeah, I did the thing.
Troy. For destruction, 10. Kills, 9. Intelligence, 7. Fear factor, 7. Creativity, 5. Mercy, 3. Motive, 9 for a total of
Holy
50.
shit.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
How much?
50.
Wow.
Now, you two was close. There is a winner and there is a loser. You guys got pretty close. Amanda, destruction, 0. Kills, 10. Intelligence, 4. Fear factor, 10. Creativity, 10. Mercy, 0. Motive, 2. I'm not going to tell you the total. First, I'm going to do it, Johnny's. Destruction, 0. Kills, 10. Intelligence, 9. Fear factor, 10. Creativity, 8. Mercy, 0. Motive, 1. Johnny wins by 2 points. He got 38. You got 36.
Mm-hmm.
Take one out. Johnny, 5 sips of White Claw. Troy, congratulations
I
on your
do.
win.
Thank you. I was nervous because you kind of scared me at the end there.
Yeah, I
was
know
kinda
I did.
nervous.
I know I did.
I was like, oh shit. I fucked
Guys-
up.
Oh wait, do I do the
Wait,
full shot?
Oh, yeah.
because I didn't do
It's
any
your
yet.
first shot. You have to take the full one.
Does she have to take the one in the middle? Whoever takes least shots, or is this different?
This is different.
I totally forgot. It's too late. It's a bonus episode anyway. I'm not too worried about it.
And I have work
This is a
tomorrow.
long one, huh?
Yeah. No worries. It's a bonus.
Oh, never mind. No, it's not that long.
This
makes it
smells
fun.
horrible.
I like long.
That's
what she said.
Midori's a lot better than the apple shit, though. Guys, we're going into the fourth round.
Tell me which one it is, because I can't smell it.
I think that's the Midori. Guys, we're going to the fourth round in 3,
What is that?
2, 1. All right, round 4. Troy, you're up. Last round, other than the bonus round, what we might or
Phew.
may not do. Go for it.
Okay, so seeing as how I came here with a list of monsters, but when I got here, you were like, "Oh, it could be TV or movie or anything." I didn't know it could be TV, so that is
Sorry.
why I'm going with the Beast Titan from Attack on Titan, which is
Yeah, I was excited for this.
yeah,
was.
it's
He's gonna win. 'Cause he's just, look at Mark's dumb fucking face.
so. But before I get into anything, how far are you in Attack on Titan?
Okay, so I didn't do season 4, and obviously season 5 didn't come out yet. So I'm only
Right.
1 to 3.
They just started
Okay.
attacking Titan.
I've never watched anything of this related.
So I'm gonna because I've seen season 4, but I'm gonna
Don't tell me about it.
refrain.
Yeah,
from
refrain
saying
from
things.
talking about
Refrain
season
from
4.
saying things. So anyway, Beast Titan, what a guy!
What a
What
guy.
a great guy. Season 3 did him some justice. Destruction. So season 3, episode something. He's sitting there crunching up the rocks, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's chucking them at a platoon of men on horses, characters that we care about too, grinding them into pulp. Sorry if you guys plan on watching this. Spoilers, by the way. Spoilers. He's also kind of indirectly responsible for the wall getting kicked down in the first place, since he's kind of a step above the Colossal and Armored. He's kind of the mastermind,
Uh-huh.
you know? So he's kind of indirectly responsible for that.
Okay.
But that aside, when that siege of the wall, I mean, he is grinding people into literal pulp.
Well, listen, don't confuse destruction and kills.
Well, okay. So still, the wall's getting battered, right? And you can
Mhm.
see they're hiding behind the buildings before they do the grand charge. They're hiding behind the buildings, and the buildings are getting shredded, right?
Let's move the kills. I've heard enough of destruction. Let's
Okay,
move the kills.
okay. Kills. I mean, kills. Kills. I pretty much just argued for kills, right? I mean, he shredded multiple characters that we care about.
You did.
An entire platoon of men is lost. Also, if you,
I remember that scene.
yeah, that's like one of the most iconic
Okay.
scenes. I love that.
Intelligence.
I mean,
Okay, yeah, I understand. But you have to explain it for the show. You got to explain it for the show.
I know. I'm just so the way Attack on Titan works, this monster, this beast, is being controlled by someone. There's someone inside of him, right?
That's
And
what she said.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, why would she? Yeah, I guess so. Well, no, because it would be a gay if it was inside of him. So why would she say it?
Intelligence.
She watching?
okay, so man is inside of monster that is controlling the monster, and whatever the man says or thinks, the monster says and thinks. The man inside of this monster is a genius. He's a strategist. He's concocted all these different plots and whatnot to pretty much attack Titan.
Ha!
No, and he's literally like the smartest character on the show. Season 4 only proves that further, but I'm not going to use that for my argument. He is literally a strategic genius, and seeing his plan come to fruition in that 3rd season, I honestly like really.
Johnny has a question.
What's your question? What's your question, sir?
Why are his butt cheeks on the front side of his body?
I mean, sometimes, you know, things happen. Monsters are crazy. Poop from the front, I guess.
Okay. Fear factor.
Can you imagine if that's how it worked?
That's just terrifying as is.
Fear factor. So I love that picture of him, the weird smile he does. I think he's terrifying. He gets that red glow in his eyes. He has that deep, bellowing voice. And mind you, he has a voice. Mark knows the Titans don't talk, except for the Beast Titan. He's chattering away and saying things and getting in your head. He is really terrifying, actually.
Okay. Creativity.
Creativity goes hand in hand with the intelligence, right? You got to be creative to have the strategic mind that he does. Think about it. He placed Rhino and Bertolt in the wall, the Colossal and Armored Titan. And I know to people who don't watch this,
When they were
watch
like
Attack on Titan, it
6.
makes no sense. Like I'm
Yep.
making no sense. I'm just saying
Okay.
words. But like he thought of that. That's creative to have them infiltrate from within, live there for 10 years, you know, and then do their thing.
Mercy.
Mercy? Oh, he has no mercy. He's and I know that's crippling my
Motive.
argument.
I think mercy was a dumb category.
No, it's good. It really shows like who's trying to think of a good character. It's actually, I think it's a good one.
So motive.
I disagree.
Okay. That's nice. Okay, go
Motive
ahead.
is kind of hard to explain for your sake, so I'm gonna kind of dance around it and say that there definitely is one.
I think I know what it is,
there's-
though.
the-
I'm gonna
so
score it appropriately.
The end of the 3rd season, deals with like classism and kind of racism. And bless you.
Oh, thanks.
Looking down at one person because of the nature of their birth versus another. And that plays a lot into it. Extermination is kind of his thing. He's Hitler, maybe.
All right.
Attack on Hitler. That's what I would like
Attack
to
on
do.
Hitler. There we
Johnny?
I'd
go.
like to attack Hitler.
Yeah. You know he's dead, right?
Really?
Go dig him
I
up.
didn't even know he was sick.
Go ahead, Johnny. Your turn.
All right. I think this guy may have messed up a little bit. Troy. Because I'm picking the Predator from the movie The Predator. And I think I should get extra points for this because I'm gonna save
What popped up.
everybody's time by
This one?
by making a good. Well, there's actually two. So there's actually two. Do I have to pick
Didn't this
one?
movie suck?
You have to pick one unless it's the same character in the movies. Like if it's the same universe, it doesn't matter.
All right, but if there's two different Predators, I have to pick one of them.
Yes.
Okay. So this Predator, right? He's everything that Troy explained, right?
Ooh,
The Predator that got 50 points. He's everything and more because he's a new, even deadlier Predator, right?
Okay.
So basically, I'm gonna save us all time. Just take my argument. Take
No,
his argument,
no.
He didn't do
take
the
how you
things that
paste
my
it.
Predator
No.
did.
Shut up.
He didn't fight
He's-
Arnie.
yeah, but he's
he
better.
didn't fight Arnie.
He got the destruction for the 10 for destruction or whatever. This guy gets 11. That's basic logic.
bad.
What did he do?
No,
What did he
don't
do?
do this.
No,
Destruction.
No, shut up. This is an actual argument because this is actually true. He's basically everything that his Predator was good at. This one is actually better at. Like in the movie, he's a genetically engineered one that's stronger, smarter, faster, everything.
You explain nothing to me.
What are you talking about? I've explained everything.
No,
I'm
let's
taking
restart, let's
his
restart.
Does he
argument.
show the skill
Let's
set, though?
restart.
I was trying to save time.
Let's restart. Destruction.
I mean, okay.
Did you watch this movie?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just
Not
trying
helping
to
yourself
remember. Okay,
here.
no, he can cut this out. So, okay, so in this movie, right? This isn't a good movie, but the Predator is really good in it, and I would say where his Predator is confined by the technology of movie making at the time in the 80s, this one had the freedom of modern day filmmaking, making his kills smoother and more violent, making him move smoother and stronger and faster, and making him scarier. And he destroys an entire. He just cuts through an entire military base like it's nothing as he's trying to catch the people fleeing. He just cuts through all of them, man, and kills. It's like in the thousands probably. He killed so many people in this movie. And
How so? How did he do it?
like they were made of butter.
Like did he do it with explosives, with knives, with guns? Like how did he do it?
Yes. like everything you just said, he just did it with. Everything your mind just came up with, that's how he killed them.
Okay.
What's the next one? Intelligence. I mean, okay, this one is genetically engineered to be more intelligent than his, and it is more intelligent and outsmarts them every step of the way. It outsmarts the original Predator.
Okay.
In the actual movie. And if that one was the best hunter in the universe, he's a better hunter in the universe, and he has more strategic knowledge and skills and stuff like that, and he has the better
Fear factor.
and he has better technology. Fear factor is knowing that this one is better than the other. But also he has a scarier costume too. He looks more like his armor's sleek, but when you see his skin's all dirty and grimy. And
How tall is he, you think?
He's like 10 feet tall in this one.
Is he this? What's the height of the other one?
Like 8. He's taller. He's actually. I'm serious. He's
Okay,
actually
all right.
taller, and his weapon. He has better weaponry and stuff like that. And obviously, they do the thing where you can't see him, the unknown, which is pretty scary. And there's actually a really scary scene where he's on a table, and he's like unconscious or whatever, and he wakes up and just kills all the nurses and like all these innocent people. He just tears through them.
Creativity.
Man. I mean, he kills people in a very creative way. Like his creativity. He's able to outsmart everybody every step of the way.
You gotta understand what I'm thinking about.
What?
This is a sequel to a lot of shit. So it's gonna be hard to. So you really got to show me why is this more creative than the others?
All right, well, you can't put me on a spot like that.
So you just understand.
no. Don't you fucking mark something down, you fuck. Don't even try that.
All right.
So, well, he's actually no. This is wait. So why he's more creative, or the writing around is more creative?
Pick
Both?
one to talk about.
Okay, I would say the writing around him is more creative because they have predators in situations and in certain dilemmas that the previous movies do not do. And
Can you give me an example?
Well, that example goes into Mercy.
Oh.
Should I go? So should I go right into Mercy? Because
Do you want?
So the creativity for this predator is that they make him merciful when they reveal that there's even a bigger, more genetically engineered predator.
Oh, I think I knew this.
I swear this is real. There's even a bigger, more genetically engineered predator that he teams up with the humans against to defeat. And so he does show mercy, where because Jacob Tremblay plays an autistic kid who's smart. Stop doing that in movies; it's way overdone. Autistic kids can be smart, but they're not. Stop making autistic. This is in favor of autistic kids. This isn't. No, don't try to twist my words around. But it's just doing one of those things where like, oh, the autistic kid figures it all out. Like I think that's doing them a disservice.
Mercy.
Oh, so yeah, so Mercy. So Mercy.
Yeah.
He shows the mercy by working together with them after he learns that there's a bigger, badder one out there that's trying to defeat him. And he works with the humans because he realizes they have a common goal. And he shows them mercy by helping them.
Motive.
His motive? Oh, he's after revenge because at first he's out for revenge because he was kept in a lab for so long, being genetically altered and stuff like that. And he's trying to, and he wants to get home. The whole point is that he wants to get home on his crashed ship that was recovered or whatever. And but Jacob Tremblay, the autistic kid, has the key to him getting home. So he's trying to track down that kid as all these soldiers are trying to run with the kid in order to stop the predator from killing him. But once he realizes that the kid is super smart and he actually fixes the ship, I'm pretty sure. The predator is like, oh shit, and then he realizes that once the bigger predator comes, that's when he teams together.
And what was his motive for being there in the first place again? Sorry?
To hunt.
Okay.
But his motives grow throughout the movie.
Okay.
I expect to get a 70. Don't you change the score after I said that.
I'm writing the total.
Sounds awful, by the way.
I heard it was really bad, but I'm not
awful.
going off that. I'm going off how he explained it.
I know. I'm just.
No, but I heard it was horrible. Amanda?
Yeah.
Well, from what I've seen on YouTube clips.
No, you never saw it? You didn't watch this.
What?
Shut up, Johnny. Can everyone know that...
No, I saw. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Go ahead, Amanda.
My last one is I would consider a classic, 1975 Jaws.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah. So destruction, fucking 8 boats and docks and basically everything the town had that he could eat. And he didn't give a fuck. Wait, is Jaws a male or a female?
I think it's... I think we actually do find out. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Sex.
I don't know. But anyway, this thing doesn't give a shit. It like bit through like half a boat, and it bit through like I think multiple docks.
How would he do that to doctors?
Noodles.
Shut up.
You know, any floaty tube he can get his teeth on.
Any floaty tube.
Kills mad people. I don't remember the exact amount of kills in the movie, and I don't think it was very much though. Because you don't see like
I can't
a lot
put a
of the
number on
actual.
it.
You don't say that while you're trying to convince
No, I'm
him.
serious though, because like you don't need to kill
I
a lot
don't-
of things
yeah, I
in
don't- I
order to
can't
be
put a number on
terrifying.
it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, go to...
Quality of the kills overrides
Yeah.
quantity.
Go to
Right.
intelligence.
Sharks are fucking smart, and what?
Because they are.
They're some of the oldest
Because they are.
creatures in the ocean.
Yeah, it's aren't they like borderline, not prehistoric, but like I mean technically.
They're
yeah.
one of the oldest, they're like super old, like 500 million.
Yeah,
years.
I guess they are prehistoric.
they're older
'cause
than trees.
Because megalodons, yeah. So anyway, I mean, this is a great white, but they're fucking smart. And I mean, he was he's prowling a beach, because there's a lot of fucking people
I'm
there.
gonna
He
help
knows how
you.
to attack them.
I want to help you. I think
Why?
he's really no
She's
because
a strong woman. She can.
No,
she doesn't need a
because
man's help.
I feel like towards the end of the movie when it was all crescendoing kind of, but not even before that, before the very end when the shark like knew like oh like I'm being harpooned and like I've got to like hide, I have to go deeper and like he was kind of playing with the people on the boat. So I do agree that he is intelligent for a shark. I
Right.
do, yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, okay, like they think I'm hurt. Kind
He
of
has a
thing.
trickster element to
Fear
it.
factor.
Fucking terrifying. It's huge. It's massive, and it's scary. And I think because like it's a real life thing that can absolutely happen. It has happened.
Yeah.
But to see that in a movie, especially at that time in '75, it's like, people didn't really think about that, and they
Also,
were
it's
just like,
scarier when you're out
holy
of your element.
fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, holy fuck, I'm just swimming, chilling in the ocean, and like that photo was like the actual like I think it was the movie header for the actual like original was just the shark's face under that woman.
Oh yeah, it's
And-
one of the best
yeah.
posters ever.
Yeah, so and that sparked huge like irreversible trauma to people. Like
That is
kind of
scary.
yeah, like they're just like they wouldn't go in the ocean. After
People
this
would not
movie.
go in the like. This is like one of the most recent movies where I'm sure there's more, but it affected people culturally.
For-
Oh, yeah,
culturally
yeah, yeah, yeah.
forever. The only other movie that I actually think of that is The Exorcist. Because it's the first time ever like religion and like demons were like on the movie, but it's completely different.
Go into creativity.
Creativity wise, I mean, I don't know much about like the director and shit, but I do know that this is loosely based off the New Jersey attacks that inspired Jaws. So
I've heard a few things
I've
it's based
heard
off
that
of.
was partially true. I don't know if it's completely true, but there were shark attacks in like 70, I think, that were not too far from here. And
I heard there was like
it was
something
4
about.
boys.
I heard there was something about like there was a bull shark in the Mississippi River
Yeah.
for a while that had a big
That, and then there was one, like, it was a sand shark or something that was in, like, the fucking Manasquan, like, Matineconk River, that killed, like, 2 boys.
give me mercy.
So, he fucking has none, he's hungry.
All right, give me motive.
I was gonna say, like, same thing, like, he's just fucking hungry, he's out for destruction, he just wants to kill people, looks like he's having fun.
Nice. Okay, let me add this up right here.
And I just want to say, like, the fucking animatronic for that thing is nuts.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
It's so cool.
Do you know like when they were in the editing room,
Mm-hmm.
Spielberg was like I forget who's the I forget who the editor was, but it might have been Michael Kahn. Maybe Michael Kahn wasn't with him at that point, but the editor kept taking kept shortening the shots and taking out shots of the shark.
Mm-hmm.
And Spielberg was like, I worked so damn hard to get the fucking shark in there because it
Yeah.
was such a bitch to. But then he realized the less that they showed the shark, like Spielberg wanted to show it more, but the more you
Right.
show it, the more you could tell it wasn't real. They showed it
Right.
the perfect amount where you could tell where it had a big presence, but you couldn't
Yeah.
tell that it was fake.
And
Yeah.
the shark itself only had 4 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
That
That's
entire
crazy.
movie. And that alone, like the anticipation, of course, like we've been talking about with most of these movies, is like what makes it better. Because like I said, it's a real life event that can absolutely happen. And like not knowing what's beneath you is just terrifying. And this isn't the reason why I don't like the ocean, but it's a big contributor as to why
Okay.
I don't go in the ocean.
So let's do the rating now.
Isn't it crazy that there's fucking animals in the ocean that look like that?
Not
Yeah,
right?
it's crazy.
Like you swim
They
above
used to
that.
be bigger.
How,
Yeah.
like,
to
how,
be
did
bigger.
those, how did those evolve on the same planet?
You know what's even
Exactly.
crazier, which I love talking about, how orca whales are so incredibly smart, and they, for some reason, despise, like actually hate great whites. Well, they'll hunt them down, won't eat them. They'll just take their liver out and then let them rot in the ocean. Isn't that crazy?
Hunt them for sport.
awesome.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just
it's
hunt them for
nuts.
sport and eat their liver. That's it. Fucking
The
wild.
liver's the
The most like
valuable meat.
Okay, let's do the rating. We're gonna start with Troy. Troy, you did the Titan, the Beast Titan. Destruction 7, kills 10, intelligence 7, fear factor 9, creativity 10, mercy 0, motive 5 for a total of 48.
I'll
So
take
this is already gonna be pretty
If I
hard.
don't get at least a 50.
Jaws,
Wait,
Amanda.
what? No, I went second.
Yeah, but I'm doing it left to
Oh.
right. Sorry. Destruction 8, kills 10, intelligence 8, fear factor 10, creativity 6, mercy 0, motive 8 for for a total of 55. 50 for a total of 50.
5.
Okay.
That's all you get.
Johnny Cruz.
It's the last round,
This is the last official round, yeah.
so we're doing a bonus round.
Yeah, we'll do a bonus round. Predator. The Predator. Destruction, 9. Kills, 9. Intelligence, 10. Fear factor, 10. Creativity, 4. Mercy, 5. Motive, 10 for a total of 57.
Oh.
Listen.
Boo.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
I gotta say,
Finally, you
you
fucking liberals are making sense.
You shit talked Mercy, but it gave you 5 points. And I was gonna give creativity a 2, but I ended up giving it a 4. If it almost wasn't for Mercy, you would have tied with Amanda, kind of.
Right. Well, here's my conundrum, because so there's two. I said that there's 2 predators, right? Which one do I pick? I said, first of all, my predators is better, right? But I can get the points on the Mercy, so I can get the same points he did, but just plus whatever I got for the Mercy, because his got 0, because he just said, oh, there's none. So or I can go with the better one that he kills and just take the 0 on the Mercy and just get the bigger points for whatever. But I'm glad I went with that one.
Now listen, Troy, take Amanda 5 sips of this.
57.
There's
That's
ice
got to
in
be
there,
a
so-
record, I'll tell you.
Well, yeah, it's the highest so far of the game. John, you have to do nothing. Bonus rounds coming up, and the penalty for the bonus round, the 2 highest winners do nothing. The loser takes a mystery shooter out of the Deadpool jar. What'd you say?
Is peach or lemon?
It's lime. I mean lemon. What the hell's wrong with me? Guys, a bonus round in 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to say,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to pick The Blob from the
Okay.
movie The Blob. And I remember seeing this when I was a kid. Listen, the thing that's so horrifying, because first of all, The Blob just automatically destroys everything in its path. Life, inanimate matter, everything. It just gets sucked up into the blob, making the blob bigger and bigger and bigger forever. It's a positive feedback loop. Positive feedback loops are the scariest types of things. Oh, this is also The Blob. This isn't from the 50s. This is the much more scary and violent one from 88.
No, put 58.
No, it's no, I said
I
88.
thought I thought you said it was
This
50.
one is horrifying.
You can tell Johnny is getting tired when he sucks like this.
No, shut up. Hold
I
on.
think maybe.
So for destruction, I made my case for destruction. The more things he destroys, the bigger he gets. Thus, the more things he's able to destroy. It's a positive feedback loop. Those are scary. Unless it's like a positive feedback loop where it's some fun stuff happens. But no, this is a negative positive feedback
No
loop.
fun.
Kills, I mean, okay. Not only does he kill a lot of people, and this goes into fear factor and creativity. Not only does he kill a lot of people, the manner in which people get, like, look at the horror on that guy's face as he's getting sucked in by the blob. The thing that makes it so scary is that you're getting sucked in to this faceless, gelatinous, malevolent mass, and you're slowly getting suffocated. And once you get killed, your body stays intact with the horrified face you died with for eternity, because you do not decompose in it. You just are stuck in the blob, and your family members, the last thing they'll see is your horrified face as they get sucked into the blob themselves. Intelligence, it was created in a lab. Anything created in a lab must be intelligent.
Well,
You're writing down a 0. Intelligence, fear factor, I already explained my case for that. I expect to get a high score for that. Creativity, I think that it's a very creative way to kill a bunch of people, is to get sucked into that blob and have it so it's not just easy to get sucked in. It's very slow and agonizing and scary to get sucked in, and it takes you a while to die in there, and you basically suffocate. I don't think I've had
Mercy.
Huh?
Mercy.
I don't think I've seen anybody die like that in a movie.
Shut up.
But at the end of the movie, the blob
No.
the blob does find a plate of Jello and learns to love and lets everybody go.
I was
Shut
gonna say it's like
up.
spoopy jello.
So, okay, motive.
Motive? Oh, it was created in a lab. and its motive is to feed on everything so that it can get bigger. Because
Does it know? Do you think it knows it has a motive, or do you think that's just its purpose as a being?
It's the genetic programming. It has just as much as motive as we do, because all of our motives are genetic, are evolutionary programming in our brain.
Okay.
What did I get? Did I do good?
I'm not telling you yet. Who got second place last round?
I got first place.
Okay, so
me.
Amanda, your
Uh-huh.
turn.
Our scores are getting when you score things, it gets higher as we go.
It does, yeah.
He's
So
generous.
I have more fun as I go along.
I need more drunk.
I gotta butter you up with some beers.
All right, my bonus one is Cloverfield 2008, the aliens in that, obviously.
Nice.
So for destruction, fucking demolished a whole city. Subways and everything, similar to Godzilla, but I feel like, I don't know, this was cool because, like, you didn't really see him much. Him, them, they, I don't know. It. You didn't really see it much, and there were
They.
multiples. Huh?
They.
You didn't really see it much, and there were multiples. And kills, obviously they killed a lot of people. Destruction of the whole town, like I said, and it's just thousands of people. Like a
Alright,
whole bridge
okay.
went down with people on it and shit. What's the next thing?
But the city survived in the end, right?
Huh?
Did,
The city itself?
did anyone survive?
Well, yeah, people
Okay.
survived.
Intelligence.
Intelligence, I mean, so from what I get from it, they were pretty intelligent. They were from a different planet, and they were coming to, yes.
They're from another dimension.
Were they?
As the Cloverfield
Paradox.
really quick, the Cloverfield paradox.
right,
It opens,
right,
and
yeah.
the guy from Eight Simple Rules, I think, no, Grounded for Life. He's going. You can't turn on this energy generator
yeah.
because if there's a portal's going to open and monsters are going to come out of it, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what happens.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so it's a different dimensional alien, so they're probably way smarter than we are. And what's the-
Okay, so that was intelligence. Give me fear factor.
look at it. The fuck is that? You know? I think scaled it was like as tall as one of the buildings, if not taller.
Was it true that?
It walks like on its knuckles,
Can
like a
I-
fucking
Let
gorilla.
me ask a question. Does it have like little monsters that it like
Yes.
spawns out of it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because there's like those little spider things in like the train scene.
Yeah,
Like those
Okay.
little spider
and
fucking things.
one of them bites
yeah,
the
bites
girl,
her shoulder.
and within like minutes, it's in her stomach and it pops out of her.
Yeah,
And they have to kill it.
yeah, it's
That would
gross.
suck.
Yeah, look at those things. Fucking like
Those
parasitic.
I would argue those things are fucking scarier than the
Yeah,
monster.
it's like parasitic
Alright.
and they're fucking fast.
Creativity.
I've never seen a monster portrayed like that. Like when you see it walking through the buildings in the one scene, like it's just it looks like a parasite. You know, it looks like a fucking spider.
I do like the creativity because remember when this came out, like when I was in elementary school.
Yeah. You're like, what the fuck?
The Cloverfield goes a lot deeper than I think a lot of us or a lot of like main people like understand.
I wrote it down.
Okay.
So, it's an allegory to 9/11.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
It's a monster metaphor for panic and terror in America after the 9/11 attacks. I didn't know that, but it makes a lot of fucking sense. Not only like 'cause he's destroying buildings, but like it's just the sheer panic of not knowing what to do in a situation that you've never been in before. Especially, you know, whether it be a monster or a literal attack from a different country, it shows the same type of panic and scare and terror. And I thought that was really interesting because I had no idea that was the purpose of this movie or like the
Yeah.
insinuation.
And 9/11 was a national tragedy. Why do you laugh at that?
Shut up. So
Look, he
That
nods
was
his
good.
head in
Wait, can I-
approval.
can I ask-
Because I know what he's doing.
Was this
I know the
was
bit.
was this the like one of the first movies to show like just buildings getting knocked down and to show buildings getting knocked down and shit like after 9/11? Because this is 7 years after 9/11, 2008, right? Like what
I
other
don't know.
movies?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe so. That's a good question.
I don't think
know.
no. Was it 7 years after 9/11?
It was
Yes,
2008.
2008.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not exactly sure, but probably considering that was the allegory to it.
Yeah.
All right. Go to Mercy.
So fucking has none.
Okay. Go to motive.
Motive? I mean,
I feel like you could make this interesting.
well, I'm not going to
Okay.
because I don't know. I don't know what the motive is.
All right. Troy, you're the last one, man. Last of the show.
I'm the last one.
Yeah.
Before I start, I just want to say
Yeah.
shout out to Adam watching Casablanca on his phone.
You watched on his phone?
Watched it on his phone. How embarrassing!
Somebody,
You're the real monster around here,
That's right.
buddy.
I watched Fantastic
Somebody-
Planet on my phone at work.
somebody,
Oh my God.
What?
At work. I was
Bro,
at work.
I haven't even seen it, but I know that's like that's a no.
Somebody
That's a
call David
no-no.
Lynch and tell him about this. You're gonna get a visit from him. How
Him
can
and
you?
Chris
You think
Nolan
you could get the
breaking
full
knees.
experience of a film on your fucking iPhone? Ridiculous. That's how he sounds.
Okay, go
Just had to
for
throw
it.
that out
Go
there.
for it, Troy.
So, the final monster of the night, I think, I'm picking Shrek.
Oh shit!
I'm picking Shrek.
Oh
That's
shit!
right. Uh-huh.
Ended on a bang.
Oh yeah,
The,
not a whimper, baby.
Wow. Okay, go ahead. Destruction.
Well, Shrek is known for toppling cities. No,
Wait, how is Shrek a monster? Shrek is
He's
love.
an ogre.
Shrek is love.
Shut
Shrek
up.
life.
that's the real monster. That is the real destruction. No, Shrek. Listen, destruction. Do you remember the scene with the dragon in the castle? They were running through that thing, destroying that castle. That was a beautiful structure. Beautiful. And
It
it's
was mostly the
destroyed.
dragon doing the destruction.
But he was leading the dragon. Like the dragon was chasing him, so I blame him largely for that. He could
Secondhand destruction.
secondhand, but destruction nonetheless. The word destruction's there.
That's a
right?
good point. That's a good
Right, the word
point.
destruction's there.
I buy it.
Kills. See, Shrek is nice. Shrek doesn't exactly kill people, but I mean, I guess he indirectly kills Lord Farquaad, right? Lord Farquaad dies. And that's
Well, the
Shrek's
dragon
fault.
killed him.
Can I ask a question
But he-
that's actually directed at Johnny? A lot. No. Like
No,
this is
look
gonna
at the
be.
picture.
This is gonna be a boring question for some people, maybe. A lot of screenwriting books mention Shrek as the best screenplay
if
ever
you
written.
buy 30, well, not the like, if you buy 30 screenwriting books,
Yeah.
about 20 or 25 of them will mention Shrek as a perfectly written screenplay. They will always use Shrek as an example.
Is Shrek not perfect? It is.
But they use it as an example for screenwriting structure, character, plot, everything.
Well, Shrek was just preserved in the National Film Registry like a year or two ago.
Oh, yeah, I bet it is, especially now.
It is.
It's got this strange second life he's gotten outside of the movies.
It is in a
Okay,
bomb-proof
sorry,
bunker
continue.
right now.
Okay.
But
So was that wait? So
Shrek-proof.
was that destruction? Did you just give me everything to
No,
destruction?
he was on Kills
I was
before
on
you
Kills.
interrupted him.
I was
Oh,
talking
I
about
don't
Kills. He
get
doesn't
you.
really kill, but he indirectly killed Lord Farquaad, right? He indirectly killed him. That was Shrek's fault, barging into the wedding and all that.
But if he has the ability to kill, but he chooses not to. Remember when he's fighting all the guards in the
that's a mercy.
moat?
Well, yeah, that's we'll get to that.
That's for
We'll
kills
get to
and
that.
mercy. Why am I helping you?
I was
Don't
gonna say,
forget,
why you?
I mean, he kills smaller animals. You see him bleed the slug to use his
Oh, yeah.
toothpaste, and he blows up the frog into a balloon. That's like torture. That's like he tortured that thing. And the snake, he blows up the snake into a balloon.
No,
You're
that was-
swaying,
no, no,
you're
no, he
swaying
didn't-
some
He
stuff.
didn't
over
blow
here.
up. The frog was
snake.
Princess Fiona did that, and he did the snake,
Oh, he did the snake.
or vice versa.
Regardless, he still blew. Inflated the snake. He inflated the. I caught myself. He inflated the snake.
Okay. Intelligence.
I forgot he was on screen.
Yeah. Shrek, he's pretty smart. He knows when he's being effed over. I mean, you have to put that in the video.
Are
That
they
is
seeing this
awesome.
on the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they are good.
Yeah.
Good.
Intelligence.
He knows when he's being screwed over by Lord Farquaad, right? He knows when he's been taken for a ride. He knows when he's being screwed over. So he acts upon it, right?
Okay.
He acts upon it to get his swamp back. Also plays into motive, which is later, but he's definitely not an idiot. That's for sure. I don't know what's going on up there.
Look it.
Oh my God.
That's the Shrek is love. Shrek,
Shrek
is
is
life.
love. Shrek is life.
My
Okay.
dad comes into my room. He calls me a cunt.
Oh, right.
All right, sorry. I gotta stop interrupting.
Fear factor. Now, a lot of people might say Shrek isn't scary, right? But within the context of the film, he is. Do you remember the opening
Everybody's
scene?
scared of him.
Do you remember the opening scene that people are sneaking onto his swamp and he comes up behind them and he
Uh-huh.
scares them so much that they're paralyzed with fear and he says, "This is the part where you run away," and they all run.
Oh, I gotta give him some points for that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
This is a good pick.
And
Yeah, it
even like when he's walking through the city, what's everyone doing? They're all avoiding him and dodging him. And the one dude in the big Farquaad helmet,
Fucking knocks
he runs up
himself
the
out.
maze, he knocks himself out. Like people are terrified of this
Yeah.
guy. He's no joke.
Creativity.
Creativity. I mean, it's Shrek. It's a creative concept. It's creative execution. The whole like anti-Disney fairy tale world he's in is creative. And what he represents, right? He is a big middle finger to Disney and everything they represent. Literally, that is what Shrek stands for. His design is creative.
Okay, motive.
He wants his swamp back. This is swamp back. He wants his swamp back, right? He's been screwed over. He wants justice. And he'll stop at nothing to get it. He'll go across the country and get it. Wait, I didn't do mercy.
Okay.
I didn't do mercy. You
Oh,
said
well,
mercy.
you guys kind of did it before. You can do it again, though.
Oh, I want to elaborate.
Okay, go elaborate. See if you can change my score.
He doesn't kill anyone, right? He shows mercy. He hates Donkey throughout the majority of the film with a passion, right? He could have thrown him to the curb, beat him up, scared him away. But no, he lets this poor, sad creature by his side, and he
That's
hangs
what I
out
did
with
with
him.
Johnny.
That's what he did with Johnny, of course.
You're the donkey to my Shrek.
No, that's not true.
I'm kidding.
You're the
I'm
one
kidding.
that has the donkey beard, buddy.
And you know what?
You think of a goat.
And,
Shut up.
and he shows mercy upon all the fairy tale creatures, because at first he wants to just kick them out, like, get out of my swamp, right?
Yeah.
But in the end, they all kind of live happily, and he's cool with them. Let's hang out instead of me just get the hell off my property. I'm Shrek. You know. type of
Okay.
thing.
I'd rather be donkey.
Shut up.
Because
Shut up.
Shrek is a fat, old, lonely old man, and that's what you're going to be, pal. You're right. You are Shrek. I'm
Alright.
fun-loving donkey. I get to have sex with a gorgeous fucking dragon who's 600 feet tall. I'd rather have sex with a dragon than be. Fiona's an ogre.
There's a kink for that.
What?
I don't
Yeah,
know what
but
it's
you
called,
you
but
would
it
know
exists.
that for having sex
like
with dragons.
no, it's like when you want the people that are like really like a lot bigger than
Gigantic.
You don't even get to fuck.
my
You don't even
God.
get to have sex with human Fiona. You have to have sex with the ogre Fiona.
Okay.
It's
Anyway,
here.
giantess
Can I-
kink.
you. Let me
Must smell
explain
good in that
now.
room.
A giant.
Let me explain now why this is the bonus round. The last thing you have to do, explain which one of your characters would win.
Oh, I wish I knew that.
Win what?
That's why it's bonus. You didn't know. Win a fight.
Wait, but did he?
He picked the
Oh,
blob.
yeah, he did pick the blob.
Amanda picked Cloverfield. It's your mixture. So I'm gonna add 10 points to whoever wins.
Oh, so I win.
Against Cloverfield?
Yes.
Why?
Because you
Ah,
Whoa.
can't.
my chapstick.
Why?
Because there's literally no way you can defeat the blob. So here's the thing, right? Even if the blob is the size of this Deadpool mask, if the Cloverfield thing stomps on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's gonna happen. If the Cloverfield thing eats it, he'll eventually have to poop it out. The blob will still be alive, or he'll just eat them from the intestines. Or what happens is he steps on them, the Cloverfield monster goes and kills some other people, while the blob starts absorbing the people and the bodies and gets bigger and starts absorbing all the destruction left behind by the Cloverfield thing. Eventually gets as big as the Cloverfield monster. The Cloverfield monster goes to attack him. He eats the whole thing and becomes even bigger. You can't beat the blob. There's literally no discernible way to beat the blob.
You know who you can't beat? Shrek.
Yes, you can. You can beat Shrek in 2 seconds.
No, you can't beat Shrek.
Why?
I mean, he's Shrek. I mean, just look at him. I mean,
That's not a. All right.
he would say,
Someone really
"Can't we
hates
settle this
losing.
over a pint?" And then he would say,
Instead of fight.
"No, all right then, come on." And he'd break the thing, and then the whole match would happen. And then
You know what would happen if
sit on
you know what would
blob.
happen if Shrek said, "This is the part where you run away" to the blob.
What would happen?
The blob would eat him, and then
No,
Shrek.
Shrek might eat the blob.
He can't.
The
He
Blabu?
might.
Then he'll.
Did I say Blabu?
Then Shrek will shit out the blob, and then the blob will get him either way.
You don't know what Shrek's digestive
Amanda,
system
do you have a
looks like.
horse in this race?
You're not gonna win.
I could try.
Do you have a horse in this race? Remember, you're just adding 10 to your score you have already. So there's a chance one of you might get 10 and still lose. Okay? What do you have to say? Why?
I don't have to re-explain my character. I don't think.
Ooh, that's a good one.
She didn't give an argument for why the Cloverfield
non-argument. That's
monster
smart,
would win.
though.
Look, they're still angry. You don't even say anything. Okay, you guys ready?
Shrek wins.
There's no shot.
I know. I could try. I'm gonna go down swinging.
I can't see an
Then shut up,
unbiased.
shut up.
Please pick Shrek.
Okay, for the original scores, okay, Amanda for Cloverfield got Destruction 10, Kills 8, Intelligence 6, Fear Factor 9, Creativity 10, Mercy 0, Motive 0, for a total of 43.
Oh, okay.
Shrek got Destruction 2, Kills 3, Intelligence 8, Fear Factor 10, Creativity 10, Motive 10, Mercy 10, for a total of 53.
I'll take it. Hell yeah.
I didn't do it.
Destruction for the Blob got 9, Kills
Oh.
got 9, Intelligence got 8, Fear Factor 10, Creativity 2, Mercy 0, Motive 6 for a total of 44. The only way Johnny could win is if he gets the 10 points. And he'd win by 1 point. And he does win. He does win. He wins by 1 point.
I'm an absolute genius.
No.
Yeah.
Can I just say, look, I came here not knowing which movies I would pick, and I was crowned the champion. I did not think about this at all, 0. I just looked up a bunch of movies with monsters in them, and then just picked every one with the title of the monster. The Mist, The Fly, The Thing, The Predator, The Blob. All 5 of which are movies I have not seen. So go fuck yourselves.
You stood on my
Assholes.
my
I'm
shoulders
outta
for that
here.
Predator win.
You're literally
you stood
the
on my
kid that
shoulders.
like aces a test and didn't study and thinks he's cool.
Exactly.
There he goes, guys.
But I aced. Hold on. But when I here's the problem. When I aced the test, which I never did, but when I did, I cheated.
Right.
Nice.
And what I'm saying is maybe if you had a better judge, you wouldn't have won.
I think he cheated here.
Wow. I've got to, I kind of want to give him extra points if I'm being
Everything I
honest.
said
What?
about the movies is true, though.
Fuck.
Movies you haven't seen.
Because you looked it up on Google.
No, I didn't actually look up anything prior to this.
Okay, guys. Watch out. You,
Oh, yeah,
this-
I
it's
didn't look
alright.
up anything prior. I forgot we were still doing this. So kids take notes. You're
Thank
in the midst of
you.
a humble genius.
Thank you guys for hanging out. I think
I have my movie recommendation.
Oh yeah, you have your movie. Actually, while you do your movie recommendation, I want to see if I could add these all up. So go ahead, give us your movie recommendation.
Make it Shin Godzilla.
So my movie recommendation. Speaking of monsters, I thought we'd Guillermo del okay, this and all of Guillermo del Toro's movies. Devil's Backbone is a great one. That's my favorite
is.
Guillermo del Toro movie. I would say in terms of monsters, we need to talk about Kevin.
Oh my gosh, I love that movie.
I love that movie. So it's one of my favorite movies ever. And when I watched it like 3 times, and then I showed my mom and dad, I went, "Mom, Dad, this is a great movie." And it's a movie about. Oh, I spoiled it, didn't I?
You spoiled the entire thing.
Wait, can you cut the spoiler out? Cut the spoiler out.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
So yeah, he spoiled the whole thing. But so yeah, I would recommend that movie because he is the true monster in that movie, man. Even when he was a baby,
Well,
even before he could say words, he was a monster.
I can honestly, that is a fantastic movie, and I want everyone to watch it. I fucking love it. I think it's fantastic. It's so confusing. But
not confusing at all.
No, the beginning, you're like, what the fuck's going on? And then the end, you're like, oh, this is incredible.
Also, Ezra Miller is a good actor.
I want to give you guys the final scores. Okay. Amanda, 193. I almost called you Adam. Troy, 204.
That's an insult.
Yeah, whatever. Troy, 204. Johnny, 212.
How
Guys,
did he do it? How did
guys,
he do it?
go ahead. Go, you can go.
He-
Guys-
she has to go.
She has to go pee, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, thank you for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Hey, asshole, is there anything you have to say before we cut out?
That I'm the best.
Nice.
I forget my joke I was gonna say before,
Okay.
but can I do a Joe Biden impression?
Go ahead.
No, I don't want
I kind of want to hear it.
to. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the go. You know the thing. 300 billion.
Wow,
300 billion.
we lost 30
zillion.
subscribers.
Why? Everybody
Yeah.
hates Joe Biden. Just because you hate Joe Biden doesn't mean you're conservative. Everybody hates Joe Biden. Everybody knows that his
I
mind's
guess that's
crumbling.
kind of true.
What?
I don't know. I said that. I guess that's
Everybody
true.
loves making fun of Joe Biden.
Yeah, I know. It's fun. It's funny. Me and my mom send
That
each
poor
other
guy
memes.
doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
I do kind of feel bad for him, if I'm being honest. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. And we will see you on the next one. I don't know what it's going to be. But we'll see you. All right? Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
All Americans in the truth.